Okay, so Atomy compensation plan. Let me quickly go over it. I'm not going to take much time from you. So why we're doing it at Atomy? Because we want to get financial freedom and the freedom of time. And when we have that financial freedom and freedom of time, what we're going to do? We're going to complete what we have written down on our life scenario. I'm sure you all work through your life scenario. Okay, so always remember, Atomy, there is no membership fee. And then why are we asking people to register as a member? Because Atomy, it's an online shopping mall. You cannot buy product at the store because we don't have a physical store. Atomy is a virtual store where you need your account to access your account. That's what we are asking people to create an account. And for them to be a member, we don't ask for any fees, no monthly fee, no annual fees, because people who actually done other network marketing, what's the one thing they are scared of it? The monthly fee. Even all those successful leaders in Atomy who did experience other network marketing, they said, you know what, if other network marketing didn't have a monthly fee, probably there's a chance for us to become successful. But the auto ship, the monthly fee was killing us and killing my partners. We could not do the business longer than 5 years or longer than 6 years, right? Atomy is based on online, but still Atomy will not ask us to pay any website fee. And for the people who are excited to, or who are who love the product, but they are thinking of doing Atomy as a business, even Atomy is not asking them to pay any capital investment to build up the business. And Atomy, you need to understand there are two income sources: general commission and mastership bonus. And I also mentioned on Saturday, some people thinking that this is something you can pick. You know, I'll just go for master's bonus. I'll just go for general commission. That's when you haven't fully understood Atomy compensation plan. You cannot break apart at the very beginning when you're not even sales master and you're not clear of challenging for sales master. Yes, just for that beginning period, you're only aiming for general commission, which is true. But when we're saying, okay, let's aim for $100,000 or at least $20,000, $30,000, it's the income combined of general commission plus the master's bonus. So you can't really separate them, right? So if you still have some partners, members that, you know what, okay, I'll be just happy making general commission, you need to educate them that, oh, I think you haven't fully understood the concept of Atomy compensation plan. Okay, and Atomy is a binary system, and just the word explains that you need to create two groups, not two people. You need to have two consumer groups. But as I mentioned, consumer groups, how many people should we register? There's no answer. Just like Tammy mentioned, unlimited level. So we can have unlimited number of people to our group and to your consumer group. That's one benefit, one key benefit of Atomy. Unlimited level. So which means you can register anybody who are willing to use the product. Even if they're not interested in the business, that's okay. As long as they're willing to try shampoo, detergent, toothbrush, toothpaste, they can register as a consumer. And along the line, you will find somebody who will be interested to make $100,000 with you. But once I understood unlimited lead, oh, I really got a goosebumps. So probably that what led me, lead me to stay here until today. And another beauty of Atomy, one global one marketing. So the one global ID, you can capture the whole market. And I'll show you how many market actually have been open with Atomy. So when you go to Atomy website, when you click on the Canada, you get to see number of countries that are officially open. But one thing hidden here, under Europe, here, English, you have 3 different languages under Europe. It's not only one. I think 27 countries under EU, right? So any countries register under EU, it's hidden there. So it's not the country that you see it here under EU. There are so many different countries that you can register, right? So this is countries already officially open and running the business. And this is a list of the countries that are not yet open, but however, Atomy giving them opportunity to register, save their spot on Atomy lineage. To understand how to create a commission, we all need to understand what's a PV. And if you have a shop at Atomy website already, you probably have seen what's the price of this product. At the same time, you're going to see every product their individual PV. And PV stands for point value. And to us who are aiming to create a commission, yes, we want to know how much total we're paying, but to us, we want to know how much PV, the point we're going to get through each purchases. Okay. To understand the compensation system, you need to understand what's a PPV and the group PV. So PPV is, let's say, if my ID is 12345, I'm logging into Atomy website under 12345, and when I make my purchases, that let's say if I made a purchase with this apple phenol jelly stick, is 15,000 PV will be registered under my own personal PV. But let's say Walter, my member, he actually purchased this sandwich lover. Then when he made a purchase, I will see this 6,100 PV under my group PV. So based on your personal PV, group PV, your commission, how much commission you are going to receive will be determined. So see, my personal PV, what I purchased it, and the two consumer group that I had created it, so the consumers can buy anything they want. I mean, listen, people coming to shoppers, we're not gonna say, okay, today you must buy toothpaste, shampoo. You're not gonna leave the store until you buy that. Nobody do that. So people come and buy any product they need. Same as Atomy. They come to Atomy virtual store, or online store. They buy anything they like. So that's why their personal PVs are all different. So probably 110,000 PV. What could be it? When this slide was created, maybe it was a PV for Apple skincare set, and 198,000 PV. I'm sure that's a 4 sets of Him. So people can just they want. This person just purchased a 6,900 PV, so maybe a toothpaste and toothbrush and anything they want to buy. Okay, doesn't matter what they buy. All those PV will be added up together and will help you to get a commission. Are you forcing them to buy, or you're not? You're just helping them to sign up and helping them to use a great product. So for you having those consumers who are buying regularly, this will help you to generate a commission from Atomy. Okay, so remember, you have to understand the personal PV that you have and the group PV that you got it from the consumers. Even if you have a lot of members, if they're not actually purchasing, it's not going to be beneficial for you. Just like you open up your Shopper Drug Mart, people come and browse all different product, but they actually come exit without buying anything. Right? So same thing in Atomy. You want actual customers who will turn their household brand to Atomy. And that's what we're doing. We are helping them to change their market until the people that we register to change their personal market to Atomy, we never going to stop following them. So this is just to give you an idea. Okay, like, okay, how can I get the commission? Everything based on the points, based on your personal PV, how much you have accumulated, both left and right group, and PV is coming from where? Consumers that you register under your lineage. Okay, and this is possible commission for a day. It's not a monthly or yearly. If you can get a lot of PV, if you're lucky enough to get 300 every day, which means you're gonna get $60 every day. And when your consumer group grows, you can even make 700,000 PV every day, which will give you 120 every day. So when I say, oh, let's go for $1,200 a day, if you join recently, you might think I sound crazy and I sound nonsense. That's kind of too far away for you to dream it. Then think about making $60 or even $120 every day. It can be a great extra income, and sooner or later, maybe you can do full-time in ads. Okay, how many customers do I need to make 300? Because you need to have a 300,000 for you to create a commission. So just to give you a quick idea, just a fun way of quick idea. This is not the answer, but just to give you the idea here visually. So, if you have Hemoim consumers, if they are if you have, let's say, if you have five consumers, both left and right, who are purchasing Hemohim on one day, which means you got 300, right? And if you had ladies or even gentlemen who are interested in the K-beauty, and if they want to give it a try with Absolute Skincare site, even just two consumers, you get 300,000 PV. But none of your customers like all those products, but they just fell in love with the coffee, then you just need this number of consumers. So we cannot say which one's better, which one's not good, because we meet all different types of people. Maybe they start with the coffee and they end up taking Himohim. I even have some people who start with the shampoo, they end up switching all their household at me, and they start with the toothbrush, toothpaste, they end up switching their detergent. They even drinking Atomy coffee. They're even making Atomy noodles. So our focus is to make auto consumers. And to me, how it is possible, and it's not that difficult because Atomy repurchase rate is pretty high. If Atomy repurchase rate is not high, it will be, I will say, now I wouldn't say impossible, but it will be really challenging for us to create a passive income. Because without old consumers, we always need to look for new customers who will use the product. Let's say if I have a customer who buy the Hemoi once, if they don't use it again, if they don't buy it again, which means I need to keep on looking for new Hemoin consumers. I wouldn't say 100%, but big number of consumers, when they start taking Hemoin, they feel different in their body. So that's why even if I don't ask them, they purchase next month after, for a whole year, for a whole family. So they become auto consumers. Skincare, they notice a difference on their skin. What happened? They buy not every month, but every 6 months or every 3 months. They end up sharing to their coworkers. They end up sharing to their family members. So they're bringing more members when they fall in love with Atomy products. So the reason Atomy is possible, and the reason I fell in love with Atomy, when I look at those products, that's a product that people need to use it daily anyways, okay? Who doesn't drink coffee? I know there are some tea lovers and people who are caffeine sensitive, they're not drinking coffee, but many people around me, they either go to Tim Hortons or Starbucks. I tell them, you can save money with Atomy. And I probably mentioned, you're never gonna find any skincare for that price range better than Atomy. And once they're satisfied, what will happen? They will become a auto consumer. So our focus is to create all the members that we have registered. We want to make many people as possible as auto consumers. When you have a more number of auto consumers, that leads to passive income in Atomy. So at the very beginning, I mentioned you need to understand general commission, master's bonus, and in Atomy, you need to get both. So how to get a master's bonus for challenging for different mastership. Yes, if you're new to Atomy, probably this is like, oh, I don't want to go for mastership. But once you start having 1 or 2 people start seeing the vision, they want to do business, you cannot keep on thinking that I don't want to go for mastership, which means you haven't fully understand Atomy compensation plan. Mastership, it's a part of it for you to create $100,000 from Atomy and enjoying a life as an Imperial Master. So everything starts from the Sales Master all the way to Imperial Master. So far, we have 14 Imperial Master. And next week, Friday, if you attend the one-day seminar, you get to meet Atomy Imperial Master 30. Okay, general commission in Atomy. Atomy will give you on the 15th and at the end of the month. But for the master's bonus, Atomy will deposit. If you're qualified to receive a master's bonus every month, 7th, right, and 22nd, you will be receiving a master's bonus. So if you want to receive an income from Atomy 4 times, challenge or maintain for any mastership in Atomy. Right? So in order for you to qualify to receive a mastership bonus, you need to meet a certain requirement from the 1st till 15 or 16 till the end of the month, or both period of the month. After I become a sales master, in order for me to become auto sales master, I challenge, right? At first, I challenge every 2 months, but later it shortened up to every month, which means I usually challenge at the later half. I usually get the orders, and I usually challenge from 16th till the 31st. When I consistently, that's one thing. I didn't do it for 1 or 2 times. I did it consistently, and around 2 years, I start seeing that 2.5 million PV coming into the group from the consumers. So Sales Master is a very first step. you need to come up with a 2.5 million PV from where? From customers. Even if they're not registered, it's okay. I even share to my friends who never heard of Atomy. I just tell them, you need a probiotic, you need a hemohim, you need to use a skincare. Please buy for me. So when I challenge it for the sales master, I kind of force people to purchase it, but I didn't feel bad for them buying it because I knew they're going to fall in love with the product, right? That's how much I was confident with the product. Okay. So once you achieve a sales master, this is a one-time promotional gift you'll be getting it from the company. So as I mentioned, why we go for sales master? So you can get the mastership bonus plus the general commission. You cannot think separately. It comes together. So let's say if ideally, if you maintain sales master, which we call it auto sales master, your income can be from like $2,000 to $4,000. But when we say $2,000 to $4,000, at first, of course, you need to really work hard to create the consumer base. But once you have a certain number of auto consumers to give you this one, this is a starting level of auto sales master is a starting level of receiving a passive income from Atomy. That's it. Even though I travel to Philippines for a month, I will be still receiving a income minimum 2,000 because whether I'm in the Philippines, whether I go to USA to meet my other partners, my consumers, they will still buy the product they need. Oh, Aries on vacation, I'm not gonna brush my teeth. Aries on vacation, I'm not gonna take Hemoim anymore. So which means I don't need to buy that. Nobody will do that. Whether I'm doing the business or whether I'm on vacation, people still need to buy those products because they need it. So you have to understand this portion. But it is something that some people understand right away. But me, I don't really have a business mindset. So it took me a while to understand. But once you understand, trust me, you can never ever think about giving up on that because you know it is. After sales master, what you need to do, you are helping your partners become sales master. So this is the one part that I love about the CEO Hangi part, how he was able to create amazing compensation plan like that. So actually, the reason we call it a teamwork and let's success together, it's not one man show. Even if you have, let's say, I have amazing presentation skill. You know what? I know a lot of people who will do ads to me. I can easily convince them. So for me, I'll go Diamond Master. I'll go for Sherwood's Master. No problem, Imperial Master. It doesn't work in like that in Anatomy. Doesn't matter what skill I have it without helping my partners also achieve certain level, start making income from Atomy. I'm not really going anywhere. That's the beauty of Atomy compensation plan. So yes, it might seem like Atomy business is a bit slow, but once you clearly understand, you want to stay. You want to stay in this environment where we see your Hangi Park created, where we must. It's a mandatory. Without helping, we cannot achieve reach the level we want to achieve it in Atomy. So what do you need to do? You need to help. So since you already experienced a sales master, you share your experience, your partners, and help them to become sales master, then you will become diamond master. The difference from sales master, diamond master is a personal PV. Okay, and then I think I went over when is the best time to increase your personal PV. But if you still have a question on it, I can cover that topic later on. And once you become Diamond Master, there is a one-time promotional gift. You're not gonna receive it every time you receive a Diamond, achieve a Diamond Master. So it's a one-time promotional gift. Hemohim, Fame Skincare Set, Evening Care Set, and a cash reward for $1,000. So starting from Diamond Master all the way to Imperial Master, it's a similar diagram, right? So you just need to help more sales master. So when you think about it, acting business, it's making more sales master in your group. Help them to become sales master because sales master is a beginning of Atomy business journey. So when you achieve a Shareholders Master, you will get a $2,000 cash bonus and you will get a 3-night, 4 days voucher. For us, we went to Cuba. It's not an individual trip. You will go together with the Atomy team. Okay. These days in Canada, for Shareholders Master, Star Master, you will go on a cruise. So actually, it's a better option to achieve a Shareholders Master and a Star Master in Canada. Star Master, same thing. You just need to help more sales masters. So you need 4 Shareholders Masters total, and you get a $10,000 cash bonus and 3-night, 4 days overseas travel. And the Royal Master, oh, look at the one-time promotional bonus. It gets bigger and bigger, which means you're helping more partners to achieve a success in anatomy. And after that, Crown Master. And lastly, where is it? It's not showing. Lastly, Imperial Master. Yes. Even when I joined, imagine no Imperial Masters. For you guys not believing in anatomy, I question you. How come? I joined Atomy even when there's no Imperial Master, but I believe there will be an Imperial Master. So for you, you've seen it. Not only one, you've seen 14 Imperial Masters. So why is it so hard to believe Atomy? Atomy is possible. It's really up to us. Right? So I'm sure all of us, we're not gonna stop until we achieve Imperial Master to live an amazing balanced life. We got a car, we're gonna get a driver, we're gonna get a personal secretary, and then I think Atomy will give us some money to build rent our office. I think that's what it is because you're Imperial Master, right? And you will get one-time promotional cash bonus of how much? Let's shout out.
Million.
Yes, $1 million. $1 million. So this is a one-time promotional gift. This is not just a buy picture. Even in real, you will be receiving enough forklift. There are so many stories to share just for that. But since we're running out of time, I'll share a more interesting story behind it later on. And you also get a ticket for, I think, 10 nights and 11 days of a cruise. So you will go on a fancy cruise with the Imperial Master, with the other Crown Masters and the CEO Hangi Park. Imperial Master, it's not the end of the game, or this is not the end of the Atomy business. You achieve your Imperial Master. What do you need to do? You're gonna help your Crown Masters to achieve Imperial Master. And once you become Imperial Master, you will be busy traveling the world because Atomy, let's say, I get goosebumps for even saying it. When I become Imperial Master, I'm sure Atomy Philippines will ask me to come and share my story. Atomy USA can ask me to come and share a story. Or even from Europe, Germany can ask me to come and share my story. For you achieving success in Atomy, it doesn't end there. You can travel and do the business at the same time. So have you seen any business opportunity like that? Do you want to get it? See, that's why I put it animation here to make you really want this.
Yes, I want
So
it.
this is how, yes, I want it. Yes, so I put the arrow. Yes, we want it. And this is how the CEO Hangi Park will be giving $1 million cash bonus. But in real, I heard it will be direct deposit to your bank account. Okay, but why we love Atomy? And if some people say how Atomy is different from all the other network marketing, and why we don't say pyramid shape or pyramid scheme anymore, because it's not about the people who started earlier. It's about how consistent you are with the business and how long can you survive. Can you stay to the end? What is the end? Of course, Imperial Master. However, when we graduate is when we reach that $1,200 daily. So me and Peter, when we join Atomy, it's a different time. I joined way before Peter. I joined way before Tammy. But me, Tammy, Peter, even Elena, Mini, we all have a same goal in Atomy. What? We want to make $1,200 every day. So we started at the same level. We are heading for the same level. So that's why we don't really have to have a secret, because we have a same goal. That's why at me we call it synergy of a united heart. Doesn't matter which line you are, we can share, this one works for me, maybe you should give it a try. This one didn't work for me, so maybe you should avoid. We can share those tips openly because we all have a same goal. Even Imperial Masters who are making $100,000 monthly, they started from bottom here too. Let's go all the way top together. I don't want to see anybody left behind. So for you to avoid all those what if situation, because this is a one thing that a lot of insurance sales people are asking, Ari, what if this situation happens? That's why you need an insurance. But I tell them, because of to avoid all those what if, do Atomy. I don't want to scare you. That's why I didn't put all the list. Think about in your mind. Run through the list of what if situation. What if I cannot work tomorrow? What if something happens? What if my investment goes down? Because I've seen some people actually lost half of their investment for their retirement funds. Okay? So there are so many what if situations in life. But in anatomy, not only protecting us from that what if situation, any hard work that we put together to create passive income, we can pass it on to 3 generations. So including ourselves, I have 2 daughters, which means I can pass it on to them, even my grandkids. All your hard work, all the hard time that you're facing, all the rejection you are getting, but still you shouldn't be giving up because all the work you are doing it's to put a smile on 3 generations. Amazing, isn't it? So it's not only for you to enjoy this life, you can pass it on the great wealth that you created in Atomy. And we already seen the amazing leaders who pass it on their wealth to next generation. So don't you want to be the most richest grandma? And we saw this. If you have attended a one-day seminar last month, right? You probably have seen this one. We love it, and I just want to share. And we heard this one so many times, right? If you don't find a way to make, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're gonna work until you die. But the crown master who shared this slide, she added one more. Even if you want to work until you die, I love working, and what, I think like working makes me younger, so I'm gonna work until I die. The question is, there won't be a much job left because AI and robots will take over a lot of jobs. So even if you want to work until you die, there won't be a lot of job left for you. So when you think about that part, that is scary. Okay. And one more information, never depend on a single income, make an investment to create a second source. So even let's say if you have a full-time job, Atomy can be your side hustle, but still can give a benefit for 3 generations. Right. So just what Atomy give you full of hope. Atomy, just the word Atomy supposed to make you feel excited. So with Atomy, let's become Imperial Master, make $100,000 and live a balanced life.